question, my foreign policy is revolved around 3 R's. First is revive, second is rebalance, and third is to recalibrate. Revive is, it's not going to be a quiet diplomacy in the sense that, if you understand, no words, no weight in international affairs.
Head of Move For Party Pitaling Jarangrat talked about the 3R policy when the media asked him about foreign policy. His 3Rs, which hope to revive Thailand's influence on the international stage, has drawn criticism and fear that Thailand might turn towards the United States. Along with this concern, the social media rumor mill began to buzz with conjecture that the US government had, in some way, been involved in this year's general election. The US Embassy in Thailand reacted swiftly.
I do want to be clear that the United States did not interfere in the Thai election. Those pernicious conspiracy theories do a real disservice to the tens of millions of Thais who participated in their own country's democratic process.
One politician even claimed that the United States would set up a military base in Thailand after the new government gets into power. This was denied immediately by the Move For Party. Associate Professor Dr. Songchai Phakapawiwat, an independent political and economic analyst, say that under Pita's leadership, Thailand could engage with the US and China at the same time. But Thailand will gain nothing from keeping equal distance from both superpowers.
Ideally, Thailand and the ASEAN should not giving what we call equal distance, because equal distance is mean you lose everything. But you must, for example, balance what we call the engagement. We have to get engagement with China and also the US and the Western. I think one example that has done quite well is Indonesia, But Thailand have to adopt what we call a foreign policy, try to engage both, respect. But in that context, it's really difficult. If you look at one thing, Thai people, a lot more inclined to China because of the descendant and also because of the, feeling.
Professor Songchai also explained why the image of the US is not positive in Thailand. False information on the incursion into Afghanistan and a proxy war against China in ASEAN have circulated widely on Thailand's social media. That's why Thai people tend to accept China more than US.
Social media, in a sense, can say that, okay, you look at the history of America. America invade Iraq. America invade, for example, the Libya or something like that, and Afghanistan. So this kind of narrative will help people to hate America, okay? And secondly, they create, what about NATO? Why you have NATO? Has nothing to do with Ukraine. So America is going to, for example, create something in ASEAN, something like what we call a proxy or something like that against China. So this kind of narrative will influence in Thailand.
Thailand's lack of leverage on the international stage also draws concerns. Dr. Songchai said that Thailand was one of the leaders during the establishment of ASEAN, but Thailand's voice has been muted since, especially for the past 9 years.
You look at the history of ASEAN, Thailand played a pivotal role in a sense. The founding of ASEAN was initiated by Thailand. The Bangkok Declaration 1967 represents what we call the role of Thailand in contributing to the setting up of the ASEAN, Kun Thanat Khawman. Secondly, the setting up what we call the AFTA ASEAN Free Trade. That was also done by Thailand, the former Prime Minister Kun Anand Panjarachun. Okay? Even the ARF ASEAN Regional Forum has been initiated by Kun Surien Pitsuwan. But from the time on until now, silent, nothing happened. So the role of Thailand has been decreasing in terms of what we call international arena.
Dr. Songchai told Thai PBS World that Thailand should rebuild its leverage in ASEAN and on the global stage. The next government also needs to act cautiously when engaging with the United States, regaining influence regionally while balancing with the US, China, and the West will be a challenge for the next Prime Minister.